Satnam and welcome back to the channel. My name is Gobind and this is your channel for grace. Welcome to our Libra season divine messages. In this reading, we're going to ask for a message from Libra season, see what the cards have to say. Libra season in general is ruled by the planet Venus, who is the planet of love, beauty, balance, harmony. She calls for these things. However, we have the sun and the South Node now in the sign of Libra, which means that this is going to be a very karmic month, a karmic season where we are healing things from the realm of relationship. Libra also rules relationship. So we are going to have a solar eclipse in the sign of Libra, which means this is a time of revolution, a time of change, a time of transmutation in our lives, and a time where we are naturally getting triggered, and the healing that happens is going to happen in relationship. It's really the only way to truly heal. So let's take a look at what the cards have to say. Again, thank you for being here. Let's get right into it. So our first card that we are going to pull is a major theme for Libra season. What are we going to be dealing with? Here we go. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups, I feel, is a very beautiful card. Naturally, the Ace cards bring in the energy of a beginning, some kind of a new journey. And this is an emotional one, but this is an opportunity to feel new emotions, to cleanse the emotions, to relax ourselves into the flow of emotions. So I think that we may find that as we flow through this eclipse season, that we feel refreshed, that we're actually doing a lot of letting go and releasing of those things that no longer serve us, so that we can overflow with joy, with like gratitude. Because I feel like the energy of water is definitely about gratitude, and gratitude is the one key emotion that will like bring the most beautiful things into your life. So I feel a lot of gratitude coming through this card. I feel beautiful emotions flowing. I do feel the tears. I do feel the sadness. I do feel the grief. I feel a purging as well. But the cup is overflowing, and it's overflowing with emotion, and emotion, depending on, right, the frequency of it, it can be high, it can be low. The emotional wave is going to continue. And I say continue because we've really had intense emotional energy already with this entire eclipse season, especially with that Pisces full moon lunar eclipse. Let's take a look at, I'm going to pull two of these cards to add to this message. So we know so far that this energy is going to be emotional. This month, this season is going to be emotional, and emotions are a huge part of learning process. We get the color almond, which is ready. I actually love the image here, how she's getting ready to like birth life, very pregnant, and the moon behind her, which also relates to sacred divine feminine energies. This is a very Venus looking card, and Venus is the goddess of love and beauty, and also Empress. I also see Empress vibes in this, and giving birthing. So birthing new emotions coming into the picture. We feel like we may experience a freedom when we allow ourselves to birth new things into the world, but it has to do with the emotion of the connection to the emotions. The other card we get is lilac, which is divinity. I love this purple color. It reminds me of lavender, like literally like the lavender flower. It's not lavender, it's lilac, right? But these are the color cards. So the lilac energy reminds me of calmness. And divinity is a higher frequency that comes into our world and we feel that full gratitude energy from like the Ace of Cup card, and we feel the connection to the divine. So connecting to the divine is also understanding the process of birth, life, death, and rebirth. And we are very much in that world right now because of the eclipses. Let us pull I think this is the Rose Oracle deck. Let's do 2 of these as well. What other messages? How else is this going to unfold? How should we take care of ourselves? The Rose Oracle is very beautiful, Rebecca Campbell vibe, and she's really about self-care. And I picked this oracle because the rose is very much that sacred divine feminine energy and Libra energy. So here we go. The second bloom. A second chance, it's never too late, new possibilities. So if you have been feeling unsure about anything in life, this season, you're going to get the opportunity to try again. You're going to get a second chance. The universe is letting you know, like, you didn't fuck it up, you know, like, it's actually going to be fine. There's new possibilities. And yes, you'll have to go through new emotional waves and feel things that maybe you haven't felt before, or maybe feel things that you have felt already. However, I feel like the outcome this time of what's happening in your life is going to feel more positive, because when we get a second chance, it's like we try a little bit harder, you know, we want to make it happen. We have more determination when we get a second chance because we don't want to mess it up, you know. So I actually feel like this is a really beautiful message of it's a rebirth. Something new is coming. Emotions, gratitude will fill us. We'll feel more connected to the divine, and we'll feel like we're getting a second chance. So a second chance to like fix things, a second chance to understand things better, a second chance to do it differently and see how everything unfolds this time around. The other card we get is We Are Nature, becoming grounded, embodiment, and living in connection. You know, the key, this card, the almond card, definitely reminded me of the Empress. And then this card really confirms the energy. The Empress is so connected to nature, literally is nature embodied. The Empress is the energy that helps us connect to Mother Earth. And Mother Earth is a nurturing power. It is the feeling that you are being held, the feeling that you are being nurtured. And this is telling us that when we give ourselves the opportunity this season to connect to nature, to connect to the earth, that is what is going to help ground us. Also, earth energy, Taurus energy, this is what Taurus energy is like. And Venus rules both Taurus and Libra. So we're connecting with earth frequency and we're connecting with air frequency. Libra is an air sign, Taurus is an earth sign. We're connecting with Hathor energy and we're connecting with Venus, like the goddess of love and beauty. There's a lot of Venusian vibes already in these cards. We've got like the emotional realm, that's very feminine. We've got, you know, I'm ready. You know, we're ready for whatever is coming. We're birthing something. This is a manifestation. You know, this whole summer season that we just finished, because we're now in the autumn, fall season, has been a time of manifesting, and now we're gonna integrate. And the integration is part of the process of like the harvesting of what we've manifested and what we have created. But we're ready for it. And we're also being called to remember, like, if you feel ungrounded, then the whole flow of the energy is not going to feel the best. You're not going to feel supported in that space. I want to pull another card. This is from the alchemy cards, the Wild Unknown alchemy cards. And I want to ask another sort of big theme question. What other big themes are we going to be experiencing this month. And I'll have to pull out the book for this one. Oh my God, that's so... Earth's Heart, Coverum Terra. Okay, that makes such perfect sense. I love it. So I'm just talking about the Earth and talking about that Taurus energy, which is also, ruled by Venus. Everything that we're experiencing this month is being called deep down into the realm of the physical time-space reality. Because if you think about what Earth represents, Earth in astrology, Earth is one of the planets. So just don't look at it unless you're looking at like a solar focused astrology. You see the Earth on the chart. And the Earth on the chart is basically exactly opposite where your sun sign is. The same degree, the same minutes, but exactly on the opposite side of the sun sign. So it's where we're experiencing things. It's where things are, moving. It's where the action is happening. And that's what this is reminding us. Like, we're here on Earth. Earth is the planet. Earth is like the collective body that is ascending. Earth is the planet that we humans go through our ascension, our clearing, our healing, our transformation, just natural process of life in general. We do this for the collective. So I think that, I literally feel like there's so much focus on this planet right now and on what we are all manifesting, what we are all embodying, what we're all going through, like a lot of focus. And I feel like I see like the universe focusing its eyes on this planet, and especially this season. And it's almost like watching the season of, some TV season of like what's happening on Earth right now. And it's crazy right now. So in general, that's the focus, is you have to be present. Because in this physical time-space reality, you're going to feel the presence of the universe. In this physical time-space reality, you're going to be able to feel the divine. This is like heaven on earth energy. Heaven on earth. The only way to channel, to manifest heaven on earth is to, first of all, open your heart, open your mind, open your whole beingness, and understanding what it's like to be here on this earth. So I feel this whole season is definitely us experiencing the fullness of the birthing process of something new in our lives, or something new in the collective. I would like to ask for a clarification on that, and I'm going to use the tarot. So let's do 2 more of these tarot cards. What are we birthing this season? What are we bringing in? Oh, that was definitely one. And I feel the other one back here. Okay. So we have, I have to decide if we're going to do these, I feel like, yes, these 2 came out reverse. So I want to focus on the reverse, actually. So here we go. What's the focus here of these cards? So the Ace of Pentacles. So we have another Ace card. And the Ace of Pentacles is Earth element. It talks about, I feel this is the resistance. This is the resistance to the new beginning. This is the resistance to the manifestation that we're saying we want. The resistance to the birth. It's like you thought it was a new beginning, but it's not really picking up. I think this is what we're feeling right now. That we're being blocked in some way from creating. And the reason why is because there is grief that we are refusing to leave behind. So this is emotion, right? 5 of Cups. Emotionally, we are dealing with deep wounds in general, but we are not leaving, we're not fully walking away from them. Like we're still holding on to old, stagnant, like it could be just identifying so much with your grief, with your loss in life, that you're not able to open yourself up to create and manifest. This is huge. This is a big deal. You have to recognize where in your life are you like holding on to too much of the past, things that have caused you grief, things that have caused you pain, because that's where the healing is the key for you. The key is to heal that in your life, and when you do, you will open up the possibility of a new birth, a new frequency, a whole new experience. But the whole thing is earth-based, meaning you have to be as present as you possibly can during this season. And this is true of any eclipse season. If you are not as present as you possibly can be, you will miss the opportunities to heal. Whatever opportunity shows up, the opportunity will be missed if you're not paying attention. So let's take a look at what crystal energy supports us. Oh my God, emerald. I love this. So emerald is a stone of its heart chakra. This beautiful green color is like, oh my God, yes. Heart-based energy is the key. Stay connected to your heart. You can even like get an emerald necklace or ring, or if you have anything, it's kind of expensive, but that shows the true quality of the energy. And not to mention that this emerald is surrounded by a moon. So again, moon energy is strong. Water, moon, sacred divine feminine. That is what Libra really does represent, by being ruled by the planet Venus. So let's see what other crystal energy can help us at this time. This emerald also is connected to the planet Mercury. I'll show you this right here. So Mercury, there it is. Mercury and the energy of cognizance. So it's mind. It's like heart and mind. You need both to understand each other in order for you to fully heal. Okay, here we go. Feeling it down here. We get 27th opal. Oh, opal is such a beautiful. Okay, this is the North Node. North Node, right up there at the top, and down here at the bottom, expansion. So this is so perfect. This is so perfect. So what do we know about the nodes right now? I mentioned it a little bit in the beginning, but the North Node is in Aries and the South Node is in Libra. The South Node is about karma. So this Libra season, especially with the eclipse, we're going to have a new moon solar eclipse in Libra. With the South Node, it's clearing karma and clearing old wounds. It's heavy stuff. It always is. And it 100% has to do with relationships, because it is within relationship that we heal, that we truly heal. The North Node is in Aries, is in the exact opposite sign, with Chiron, who is the wounded healer. So North Node in Aries is about reminding us that in order for us to heal, right now is not the time to be codependent. Right now is not the time to feel weak. Right now is not the time to feel like you need others right there by your side to get through things. Like, you need to feel confident, you need to be courageous, and you need to have the willpower and like just the courage to like step forward, like and stand up for what you believe in, but take action towards the things that you actually want in your life. Because if you don't recognize that you are really the one in control of the whole, your whole experience, you're going to keep falling back to the belief system that you need others to survive, that you need others, that you need to rely on other people, otherwise like you're not going to make it, like that you can't live without other people. And that's one of the scariest lessons ever to learn. I think that's why this nodal axis, even though it's like exciting, it's about, you know, like the North Node is like, go for it, do the thing, be not even independent, but just know who you are. And I think that's the deeper underlying message here, is you need to know who you are. You need to know yourself very, very clearly, because knowing yourself is the key. When you step into relationship and you know everything about you, you know who you are, you know your boundaries, you know your limits, you know all that stuff, you know where you get triggered and why you're getting triggered. That awareness changes the whole experience of relationship. And instead of having like an old, right, a relationship that brings back the old, that triggers you in ways that you can't get out of it, you feel stuck, it's toxic, right? Instead of doing the toxic thing, when you're in awareness of your triggers and you're consciously working to heal, which is what the South Node in Libra is inviting us to do, that is how the relationship can transform and transmute into something beautiful that brings more love, that helps us feel more connected to the divine, that merges our heart and our mind, that allows us to let go of the past so that we stop blocking ourselves from the abundance and the magic that we're like actually wanting, that helps us feel more connected and in tune with the earth, that helps us understand that we are the creators and the birthers of our own reality. And when we are fully in that space, then there is nothing that can stop our cup of gratitude and grace from like overflowing. And these ace cards bring in the frequency of the divine. The divine is handing you the cup that is overfilled, overflowing with love. But if you don't do the work to heal the past and let go of the things that are just let it go, move on. If you don't do this heavy work, that the eclipse will bring it up, the eclipse will trigger the things, right? But you have a choice to actually heal or not. If you don't do the work, then you can't unlock the magic of abundance, manifestation. Like this one is upside down, you know, this one is reverse. So like we're in the wrong frequency when we stick to something that does not serve us, because this is a block. This is an emotional block that has to do with grief from the past. So this emotional block has to be dealt with, has to be cleared with merging mind and heart, with full understanding, full awareness, love. And when we do that, you will see that you unlock, and you actually will open your eyes and be like, oh my God, the beauty and the grace was right here being offered to me this whole time, and I didn't even see it. And now I realize this is my second chance. This is my second chance to heal. This is one more time, because we're not going to see this eclipse in Libra energy in a long time, until the nodes come back into these signs, which is like over, it's like 12 years minimum, but even longer than that. So God is offering you, and I say God, and I don't mean in the religious sense, although if you are religious, then by all means. God, the divine, is offering you love, abundance, clearing, cleansing, overflowing gratitude. But you got to do the heavy work to this is a dam. This is damned energy. So you have to stop being the Bieber, stop damming your emotional flow. Stop getting stuck emotionally in the same story, the same thing, the same mentality, the same, oh God, it's so old, it's like annoying. Like we're so tired of it. Let go. Break the dam. Let it overflow. Feel your magic. Feel the universe giving you a second chance. Feel your heart and mind balancing themselves. And feel you unlocking the true creations, your true power of being a creative manifester of amazing things. And feeling the love that the earth holds for us every single moment. Never stops loving you, never stop holding you. Wow, what a powerful reading. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Thank you. I'll be doing one of these every month, so make sure to subscribe, like, hit the notification bell. Check out all of the links in the description for all the awesome things that are going on. Join us in the global community. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Happy Libra season and enjoy the ride.